All right, so just pay attention with me here for a second. So once you click on the measurements, it's going to activate for you the steps. I think the most important step is really the annulus. So from here, you see how it says left, right, and none. You already confirmed the lowest point. So at this point, you're just going to lock them by clicking to kind of lock the annulus for you. And that's really an important concept. So you see it says 3 landmarks. There's an arrow down next to the erase on the other side. You see that? Go ahead and click on it. So now it's activated. So it's going to ask you left, right, and none. So you know where's the left. You already confirmed it. Go ahead and click the left. It should be at 5 o'clock. The right should be, and this is kind of a trick sometime. If you want to get rid of your crosshair, just click X. So it should take it away. And you can put it back if you want. So now click on the right. And now we click on the none here. And this is your annulus. All right, so from here, we locked our annulus. When I say it's locked, I'm just going to show you something. Just like look at the screen and see. If I try to rotate, you see how it's telling me it's locked? I cannot rotate because if you rotate now, you're going to kind of like miss your annulus. You're really just locked. So the system by default will try to prevent you from unlocking the annulus to go and remeasure the whole thing again. So I'm just going to go ahead and say no. So from here, try to zoom in as much as you could. Can I have your attention, please? All right, so let's just look at the screen together. So when it's time to measure the annulus, you need to be very meticulous. There are a few steps. I try to really zoom in as much as I could. Okay, so you really see the annulus. Now, all about it's the short axis. Try to window your annulus in a way that the calcium blooming will be minimized. So we said in the morning, if you hold your right and left and carry it to the right, and then up, so you minimize even the blooming, and now you have more confidence in your contouring. So let's do that together. And at this point, this is just for the board knowledge, the polygon. So the polygon, right, you have dots, and in between them, there are straight lines. The more dots you do, the better the measurement is. So just please watch what I'm going to do. So if you do Control P, which is the polygon, or you can go from here and activate it. It says polygon. So it's like the way to measure the annulus. So Control P, and I'm just going to show you how bad it is if I do just like 5, 6, like dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see how bad it is? And then at the last one, I have to double click. So this is not the best, right? Because you see how many dots are few and the straight lines in between. So that tends to kind of like mess up your area, but more importantly, the parameter. So I'm going to just delete this and show you how we try to increase the number of dots. So that way we'll give you a better measurement. So again, Control P. And here you need to be very meticulous about it. So I'm doing as much as I could. Clicks. So you click. Now the calcification, this is a very important point. After you optimize your windowing, level and width, try to dive in the calcium, maybe 10-30%. So you don't want to exaggerate and exclude the whole calcium. You don't want to be too much in the calcium. So typically I go in just, about 10-30%. There are different opinion on that, but I try to be consistent. So you see what I did here? The same thing here. I'm not gonna exclude the whole thing. All right, so we're getting here an area of 600, let's say 599, so 600, and I'm getting a parameter of 89.6. So this is one of the things also I think Dr. Lima mentioned. There's some of the apps you might be able to use. There are different ones there, but one of them is called TAVR Sizer and TAVR Sizing. You can look it up later. Happy to show you. We try to provide some sizing, and there's so many calculators on the internet. But anyway, so the whole point is there are two measurements you need to pay attention to here. One is the area, and the area is mostly used for the SAPIEN or the balloon expandable valve. And then the parameter is for the evolute or the self-expandable valve. So if I give you an area of 600, this will be in the middle of 26 SAPIEN and 29 SAPIEN. So if you go with the 26, will be some undersizing. They will put something in it, +1, +2, and then the 26 will be, 29 will be the oversized valve. And then the parameter of like 90 millimeters should go with the 34 evolutes. Anyway, so this is for the area and the parameter. And then if you activate the distance, D for distance, so just click on D and measure the minimal dimension. So this is the minimal dimension, 23.9, and click D again and measure the minimal dimension, which is the maximum dimension, which is 33.1. So these also other two measurements you're going to provide in your report. So area, parameter, minimal dimension, maximum dimension. Any questions so far about the annulus? All right. So now